What up? Yes, normally I start with some music. I get it popping, but because Facebook and YouTube have sent home a ton of their web developers, software people, all their IT department to work from home, it's been a little nuts. One of my videos got cut off. They said it was for copyright, but it wasn't. It was just they sent us a warning that could happen because they have no self-monitoring of all. They have no like people in there doing it. I don't know why it says Break Kings Player Break 1 live. What's it? Should say Wednesday Baseball. Let me see. Hey, there it is. Wednesday Baseball. Yeah, I had to go a different route. Even in this, it says Break Kings. It should say Wednesday Baseball. There we go. All right, so big shout out to Todd for updating. A big shout out to Emily, who's going to help me walk me through some of this. But I'm going to do the best I can. My goal for baseball this year, don't let me forget, first of all, to do the fantasy spot. It actually may be the last one. I hope we have baseball. Right now, they're eyeing a June return. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, yeah, we have 9, 10, 11. We have 3 spots left, but we're getting low. Who's all in here? Let me get a roll call. Where are y'all at? Who's in here? Who's ready to go? Who's ready to watch me suffer through some of these names? How you going to learn baseball when there's no baseball on TV? I'm supposed to be getting better at this. It's getting hard. No? Nobody? Nobody wants to talk? I know it's late. Everyone in bed with their family. Sneaking breaks on the cell phone. Pull some Cubs. 2 members of Congress. Got it. Man, it's for real. How's everyone doing with the whole... How many of you guys are actually quarantining? Anybody? Be honest. Anybody quarantining? Some White Sox. You don't have the White Sox, or did I take the naming wrong? Emily, you're here to help. Emily's here to guide my hand and walk me through. Hi, Emily. Hi, Eric. Hi, Todd. Todd, big shout out to you for updating, man, and managing everything. Oh, I forgot to do that. Brandon, you're a USPS. Your wife and kids are. Just like one cough and they leave you alone. Yeah, Brandon, where do you live? Oh, you a USPS. Where do you at the retail counter? Yeah, that's gonna be the last ones to like. Yeah, we're gonna start to do online grocery pickup too. Just worries me. There are a few cases with kids now where before it wasn't with kids. Why was it a bad day, man? Hunter Pence, Reese Wilson. Oh, again, these will get random at the end. These collegiate cards. In the Don Russ ones, Emily was telling me there's a pro player on the back, so we're gonna go that route with those. But these are just the not college, yeah, what are they, like the U17? Yeah, collegiate national team. There's an Acuna. I may have to go get a drink. Jake Bowers, rated rookie pink. Aaron Judge, fireworks. Freddie Freeman, fireworks. So, those of you reading baseball news, baseball news. Yeah, my brother picked it up today. I guess it probably depends on what area you live in, Emily. In our area, it seems to be all right still. Here we go. Luis Ortiz going out to the Orioles. Orioles going to take that one. Going to be Nathan Zimmerman. There you go, Nate. Getting the first auto. Except for emergency procedures. Yeah, that seems to be the case. They're not going to, like... It's gonna get down to essential. Yeah, I can see them even eventually like halting only essential mail and stuff. That's why I said we're gonna get stuff shipped out. Javier Baez. More regularly, or at least slow down and not have so many. Aaron Judge, all rise. Just because I'd hate to see us hold on to stuff and then did you see that PSA did that? Aaron Judge will have a player on the back too. Without his, yeah, I talked to Brandon. I talked to the people, Mike Trout Dominators. Hold on, Todd. I want to get to your thing in a second. Yeah, I talked to the people at USPS today. They said they will not close. They were already told there's no way they're closing for any reason. But, I never thought they'd cancel baseball for in sports, not just baseball, but cancel everything. But it's looking a lot more like it was a good decision. Todd, why his doctor's consent? In this stack, I'll look at it then. We always go on the front. We don't go on the back. If there's a pro player on the front, it goes to the front. The only time that would change is if we're going to random it off like those collegiate teams. We always do front card, always have. Matt Carpenter. But I'll look at it then. There's an Aaron Judge. You mean here? Oh, and the stack in the back. I don't know what you're talking about. Did we already go through these? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to... Ronald Jose Acuna Blanco. That's crazy. So can the doctor just say, hey, we didn't do the procedure? My understanding is that a lot of those... Oh, this. That's what you meant. Yeah, that'll go to the front there. I think I already went through this. Yeah, I did. All right. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah, but that'll go to the front. Franchise features. That won't go to the back. Yeah, I'm a little squirrely right now. I'm not going to lie. More than normal, honestly. The reason being, man, it's just this stuff got me. Is anyone else flustered by all this? Like, is it becoming more real to anyone? I mean, sports made it real, right? The night they canceled the NBA. How long ago was that? What night did they do that? Was that a week ago yet? Was that even a week ago? It feels like forever ago. LeBron posted a video today at home with his wife. His wife was cutting her own hair. He's like, I can't even get a haircut. I just think these... At first, his barber, LeBron's barber won't even cut his hair, he said. He's like, he won't see me. Read your post you just wrote, like, Todd, right now, or like when I'm done here? Like, I can read it now if you want me to take a... It will only take a second. It was a week ago today, Emily, that they canceled. And it's just nuts. Now players are just now testing positive for it. So it does take a while for, I mean, they're finding out. Some of these players didn't know they had it. Showed no symptoms. All right, I will then, Todd. Now you have me wondering. Yeah, some players not even showing symptoms coming up, positive. That's just the way it is. Shane Bieber, Christian Yelich. Another Acuna nickname. Jake Bowers. Aaron Nola. All rise, Aaron Judge. It's just a cool card. A lot of them, though. They're not, like, very rare. Corbin Burns, rated rookie, pink. Carlos Correa. Really, with this stuff, you're looking for this right here. You're looking for this card. Pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, Luis Gohara. And is that because they shut down so quickly, Todd? They quarantined real early, right? I did hear something that one of the main reasons that Italy suffered so hard was, their dedication to their grandparents, which makes sense. Italian culture, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak because I don't know that much, but I know enough, Matt Boyd, that's that paper card, that, they are more family than probably any other country or culture that I've ever seen, that with their large family history, they're always together, and I guess they didn't want to give up that even when they were told to. I worry about our country because people really aren't quarantining. There's an Acuna. Like, if we quarantine, truly quarantine, I think we might, be able to curb it a little bit, but who knows? They said there is likely chance that it could be deferred with the nice weather, so let's hope that comes sooner than later. I mean, that's something I read that's still not sure, but generally, like, what they're seeing with it, I don't know. I try not to read too much of it. Ohtani. Is that what those are considered, emoji cards? What, these ones all had stars in it. The new year, this year's emoji. This is 2019. Juan Soto, were they considered emoji cards in the 2019? Kluber, Markakis, Cedric Mullins, rookie pink, and an Acuna. Todd, it's so weird. It's so weird you say that. My wife and I had this conversation. So we're looking at the symptoms, right? And I'm like, my wife and I are like, Lauren, you complained about these symptoms and we didn't know what it was. Like, I complained about these symptoms a week after you. We felt like it was different. We've never felt anything like it. It was hard to and I was like, I'm not so sure that they're not just now identifying it and it's just become this, and now that there's testing, people are testing for it. Listen, in my area, there's no test. And everyone when they do have tests, people are popping up now because they're just now getting some tests. So I'm not so sure that, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. It's definitely something you can't avoid talking about anymore. It's affected everything. And statewide schools are closing. Like, pretty much no state is going to be going back to school. Todd, why do you say you think your son had it? How old is your son, first of all? Emily, I'm going to need your help on this, all right? Again, and guys, please, don't take anything I say about it. I'm just going to preface it by saying insensitive, or I'm not super educated on it. So if I say something that's like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, I'm not claiming I know anything. I'm just giving my, not even opinion, just my observations. I try to keep my opinions out of things, except for sports. I love giving my opinions on Aaron Rodgers and sports. But I do keep my opinions out of anything. And again, I'm steering away from the political side of it. I don't want to talk about any of that. I really just care about people a lot. I really, really do. And I care very, very much about people, and it breaks my heart to see people. It worries me about where our world is headed, not for political purposes, but for the people, like with jobs and how they're going to have to rely even heavier on the government. And, it's something that scares me. It weighs on me more than like the health aspect of it right now. Now, none of my family's been affected by it. Yeah, but the thing is, Todd, there are people in our area that have been exposed. They said not like in my immediate area, but like maybe like 30 miles from me. How about the collapse of the Sox and the Pats? We can talk about something else other than this. It's everywhere else. This is generally our escape. I got you. Yeah. What, Blaney, I got to ask you. I'm going to hop off that for a minute because I don't want to we have a long break ahead of us. I got to ask you, Blaney, what are your thoughts on him going to Tampa Bay? You were sure for a fact he wasn't going to be leaving New England. Anything in the regular base set, Emily, like even with this stuff, that'll obviously go to the Blue Jays. Anything in this outside of those insert short prints I'm looking for. Texas Rangers. I like those stadium cards. Oh, those are cool. Wally the Green Monster. What do you mean, Todd, the kids in school? I saw they're giving out March 26, 2020, Matt Chapman. Oh, that's cool. Spring has sprung. Was that one of them, Emily, that you told me about? I don't think it was. I wrote it down. What'd you say? Walk this way, lighter side, and dugout peaks. Okay. So they're not. How do you know if it's an image variation? Tatis. Like, let me ask you this. Is that anything? Like, I'm just going to set it off to the side. I like big names, base sets like that. That's a cool picture there. They're neat cards. And this is the first time I'm looking at it, guys. So bear with me while I get used to the setup and what we're looking for. It's like that with football, too. I've been breaking football forever. So that's really cool, Marin. I want a set of those stadium cards. Yeah, we went for, man, these cards are cool too. This is a cool, I like this. This is cool. What a great set for kids or even people just getting into the sport. We may razz a couple more of these off. These are cool. This would be a fun. How about the sticker collection? That's cool. Base is 579. Code on the back is 601. When you say code, are you talking about number? Oh, hold on. Base is 579. So I'm not going to go through all these now. I can do it while I'm sorting. Is there a way? Is there a way to see any other way besides checking that code? I'll check them before I sort them, but I'm not going to hold you guys up for a whole break while I do this. Sticker collection or not short prints. Bear with me, guys. I want to see if I can find one. Yeah, I see the number. I'm going through them here, but I don't really want to do it the whole break. It's not that hard. I'm just going to see if we can find one to see if I can identify what might. This is crazy. Topps is nuts. What's this? 579. Oh, because it's an insert. I was like, that's not 57. Guys, I'm not going to do this the whole time. I really just want to find one. Again, the inserts throw you off. All right, so like big names like Vlad, Tatis, Acuna, Jordan Bichette. All right, thank you guys for letting me do this stuff. Listen, that's part of the learning is you want to be able to learn this stuff and figure it out. And if I pass anything, always let me know. There's a John Means. Are those like parallels like that worth anything? Or just on the big names? Man, what a neat, like it is. I would rather this over, honestly, like Heritage at its price point. You get like 2, 3 probably boxes of this. Is Baez, is that rookie card any good? It's just, I should check even like any rookie cards for variations. So much to look for. And I think if I knew the player names, it would be a little bit easier. Check PM real quick, he said. All right. What's that for? These are cool cards. I really like this. I'm going to give a box. There's a Lux. Gavin Lux rookie card. Not a variation. Top load that? Probably. What's like his base go for? Look at that Screech. Oh, this is cool. I could get behind this. I was not personally a fan of the Heritage. Look at that Acuna. And Verlander sticker collection. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I have... Guys, you're going to have to give me a second. I have to run out here. I'm going to grab some sanitizer. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to blow my nose, but I didn't want to do it without washing my hands. And I'm going to just show you I'm using sanitizer too, just so... That cruising down the street in my 6'4". That's what Todd was saying, like, when he doesn't want to deal with people, man. He's just like, it's cough time now. It's not, like, funny, but, you know, it's about as annoying. I went to the liquor store the last day. I've been very limited on my exposure to things. But I went to the liquor store right before they closed. I went, like, when I knew it wouldn't be too busy. And I just heard young kids talking. And just, like, I was young once. I get it. You're invincible. I'm trying to be respectful of that. But, like, just the blatant disregard for everyone else around you. I've been trying to keep my patience this week. But to who said earlier, Todd, feeding kids in your neighborhood? Is that what you said? 2 kids? Good for you, man. We went, I don't know if I finished telling you, we went through today and they were handing out lunches at the school that I used to teach at, that my wife teaches at now. And there was a long line, and there was kids walking up to get it. Like, it breaks my heart. Sounds like those programs are getting more and more in place, though. But, you know, you wonder how long they can sustain. Is it true that some of the ball players are getting together and playing some, like, farm ball and stuff? I don't know if that's what they call it, but, like, pickup ball? Have you guys heard this at all? I heard some baseball players are trying to get together to do this more. That was a couple days ago. All right, here we go. Man, this is a lot of cards in these. Ahmed Rosario. Remuto. Otani. Sean Murphy. Who is it that you said you're looking for? Is that a rookie that you're talking about there? Sandlot games in Arizona. Are they out playing? Man, I'm trying to hope I can see what might be a variation. It's taking too much time, though. These are... I'm going to try to collect a set with my son. Look at that George Brett Spring has Sprung. That is so cool. Dude, this card is awesome. I like these. See, I can get behind these. You know, it's funny. That's for Atlanta Braves. Brendan McKay. Let me know if I pass a rookie that you think needs to be, picked up. When I started getting into breaking, the first thing I did is I took like a box of everything. And I just started like, even for this, I'd take a box of baseball here and there just so I could start to build up allocations. And my son and I did open a box of this. It's a cool card. With my father-in-law. And we pulled a game-used dirt from a Pittsburgh Steelers. It was a McCutcheon at the time. And we had gone to a, did I say Steelers? Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know. We went to a Pirates game that year, and it was really cool. It's in my son's collection set aside. There's a Bo Bichette. There we go. But that's what I remember about this set. Yamamoto, is he any good? I wish I knew more, guys. I promised I was ready to watch. I was all set up to learn baseball this year. Frank Thomas, Spring has Sprung. Cool stuff. Sorry, I'm totally into these cards right now. Biggio, Mariner Moose. Man, I had all the Philly Fanatic figurines when I was a kid. All the different... They had so many different kinds of them. Javier Baez. That catcher... What catcher? Which one? You're going to be more specific than that. Do you remember who it was? I will go through the best I can. That's a catcher. Is he messing with me, guys? He's messing with me. I'll go through them then. We still got 3 boxes of this plus Donruss. It's going to be a long break. So... Yeah, like, I feel like it gives you what you want out of Heritage with the short prints, with, but better photos, better, like, you could open a couple packs of these. You could open a couple packs of these at a time and really, like, enjoy just opening it. I know, who was it? I forget who it was now. Won that package we had last night. Would you guys like me to put up some more of these with some supplies that you could win? Maybe I don't even do, like, the Donruss. Maybe I'll just do like 2 boxes of this and some supplies or something. And that way you have a chance to open some of these on your own. Or not. You just want to do the breaks. So what were they raising? What were they? You said that, who was it that put it together? Trevor Bauer organize them. Oh, Emily just messaged me. We'll figure something out. I'll give you the best I can do on it with shipping. Shipping's what's killing it. I mean, I'd rather honestly just, I'll give you a, message me. We'll work something out. I'll ship some to you to open. Yeah, if anybody wants some of this, seriously, I'll give you a good deal on it. I didn't plan on getting this. They sent me some. I just, to me, it's cool. I'm glad I got to open some. I'll set a box back for my son to open. And then we'll put some in breaks. I'll probably have to mix some with Inception just because I didn't get a ton of Inception and I want to open it. They're just not giving me the good stuff. They're going to give me, you know, this stuff, but... Alex Bregman. Ted Williams. Spring has sprung. Cool. It is a cool set. So I guess this isn't really much of a short card there. They're still $5.79. How would you tell if they're short print? I should have watched the video. That's cool. Dude, that's how I felt about Panini One, Todd. They didn't put a single freaking Bills card in it. I was so mad. That's why I went and got one more case of it. I drove to get a case of it, and then I had a chance to get more. I'm like, no, like, I'm not ever opening it. No, that's not really how I felt. I did get what I could of it, but... Mark McGuire, spring has sprung. Cool stuff. This is honestly fun to open. Sorry, it's taking me a little while. Mookie Betts sticker. Why did they not put any... Like, I don't understand. All right, so it's... So, what's crazy to me is that everyone says, oh, oh, this is that Walk This Way. You said these are pretty short print. At least they're backwards, so you know. I know, Emily. Listen, normally I pull them for other people. I never get them. It's crazy. This is labeled as a base, though. $5.97. There you go for Arizona or the St. Louis. St. Louis going out to Brandon Wellborn. So do you think maybe they have the short prints backwards, all like that? But it's not even labeled differently. It has the same code as the base. I'm actually really enjoying these. I'm glad we did this tonight. I needed something like this. Thank you guys for being patient as I open these. Greinke and Soto. I love that Bryce Harper card. That's so cool. But because it's the Walk This Way series, yeah, but all the other series has a different number if it's an insert. So once we fill these spots, like I said, we'll give away this last fantasy spot. We're going to go ahead and do a draft. At least that'll give us something to look forward to, which is, I think, something we need right now. I'll tell you what, guys. They're supposed to have the same code. I'm enjoying breaking now more than I thought I would because it seems to be it's the only time it takes my mind off of some of the other stuff. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully that can continue to be the thing. Brandon, probably, man, it depends how much I get. I don't think I'm getting much of it. In that case, I'll probably do random teams mixers. But I could probably do a small PYT of it. Brandon, I know you're new to our page. Football's our bread and butter, meaning that it's something I get a decent amount of. Basketball is tough for everyone right now, but we have you're on, I think, our football page too, but we have our football, our baseball, and our basketball page. Our basketball page fills pretty rapidly right now. I mean, compliments of Zion. But we just started that last year too. I just got into basketball. Football is like the only sport I've grown up watching. So, ironically, it's the only sport I didn't play because we didn't have football. Maybe that's why I love it so much. So, I promised I would learn. We just opened this page up, probably not even 2 months ago. Jordan Alvarez. He's good, right? Is he a top loader worthy, Alvarez? Aquino, didn't you guys say he was pretty solid? Hawks, Dogs, Falcons, and Braves. You're Atlanta all the way through. That's a cool picture. Look at you. I mean, I really do like going to baseball games. I just don't follow. It's just a really long season for me. And a lot of games, but I was excited about it this year. I don't know what that means moving forward. See, at least I'm starting to look at that, Emily. I'm starting to pick up thanks to you. At least knowing the names. I'll get there. I'm not a fast learner, but I'm a learner. Eventually. I'm still a squirrel, though. Just interesting stuff. Hope you guys aren't in a hurry to get anywhere. Gavin Lux. Do you see that guy that opened his son's baseball card? I don't know if it was an opening day or what, but he bought a couple. I don't know. I forget what set it was in, but it was the first set his son. Oh, it was Stars and Stripes. His son was on a U17 team. Is that what they call it, the U17 or whatever? I thought that was cool. Could you imagine that moment as a dad opening your kid's card, even if it isn't in the MLB yet? Like, yeah, I saw you. You wrote that there, Todd. Toro, is he? How is he? After Heritage, no one. Emily, do a lot of people just whip through this pretty fast? Am I like just slow at this, or is it pretty common, like for a break like opening day and Heritage, it take a while? I heard Jason say his Heritage was a long time. I saw people using 2 breakers one to open packs and one to what? Me, Todd? I don't feel like I'm not excited about baseball. I am. I like this. I'm excited. I am excited to open this opening day. It's getting a little bit to the point where I've seen a lot of it, but I still, sometimes when I break, like I'm especially even with football sometimes, but I'm trying to look at so much on a new product. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm trying to find out where the rookie cards are. If they're baseball, is it a short print? There's so much going on with me for that. But so when I open this, it's cool because I can open a couple boxes and find new things about it. I love release days for football, man. I love to see what the new product looks like. I love the way they promote they market or design the boxes, whether it be the artwork or the setup. I get into all that. I really do get excited for release days. Football, I just love. I hope I get like that with. I'm like that with. I was getting like that with basketball a lot. Like I got really excited, and the only unfortunate thing was, I wasn't getting any basketball. I was getting a couple boxes given, allocated to me or whatever. But I'm hoping next year with basketball, it cools down because Zion won't be in it. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be just as tough. And that's going to be that. It sounds like it's going to be this year that way with football. Just like hard to get. Gurriel, Otani. Who's that card that Todd was talking about? That he said everyone's hunting out of this? We are getting some Bowman. The lighter side, Derek Dietrich. These are cool. Look at this. That's cool. Hard to find. It's a sweet tattoo. He looks like he thinks he's hot shit. Is this guy good? Wait, when's Bowman and all that stuff come out? I will get some. I know that. Not a ton, but I'll get some. Who was the name? Luis Robert. Who's he play for? Why is it such a sought-after card? Now I want to find one. What's a Christmas gram? I want one. A mascot relic card? For real? From the mascot? That's cool. For the Cardinals, going out to Brandon. Congratulations. A little weird, but all right. It's cool. I could see the kids getting into that. Okay. Hey, and it's a dinger. Who doesn't want one of those? Look at that guy. He's happy. That's a sweet card. Mrs. Met. Ship it to Alex Carey. This one? Right here? Are you being serious? Wait, that's not yours, is it? Oh, yeah. Are you being serious? You want to go with Alex? That's such a cool card. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I might sit down with my son tomorrow and open a box of these at some point. I have a lot of work to do, but I always have work to do. Billy the Marlin. Sorry, guys. May have to take a coffee break. Anybody want one? That would be cool, right? We could just sit and open cards. I'm seeing some trends here. That's cool. Gavin Lux, Spring Has Sprung, rookie card. That's pretty cool. I would like to see ESPN. I know they're kind of scrambling for content right now, but one of the things I'd like to see them do is maybe do some player profiles or like team profiles leading up for like baseball, or I don't know, like just get creative with it. Maybe go through each team a day and say this is what we're looking forward to. But it sounds to me like even ESPN and them are really like all working from home, playing a lot of old content. Yeah, that's not an auto though. That's a relic. MLB Network is doing that. I forget to check there. It's not one of those stations that I have frequented. So I forget. It's not really in my lineup. No Stephen A. Smith, you mean in the morning when they all argue? I don't get the arguing shows, and it's not even just Stephen A. Smith's show anymore. I feel like every show I put on, it's not the yelling that bothers me, it's the incessant arguing. I don't like when... It's fine to have a healthy debate and to get into it a little bit. I like that. But it's just the screaming and the... I don't know. I don't like that. Like, make your point and shut up. Jordan Alvarez. How is it a rookie and have that thing that usually is like the second year player? Dan Patrick Calm. Wonder if those guys still doing all their podcasts? Baez. How's this dude? Any good? Yeah, it does stress me out too. Like, I think that's part of it. It makes me feel like high strung. Like, dude, there's a sticker. That's got to be worth something with it being the rookie sticker. Another Gavin Lux there. It's a good box here. We've gotten a few of them. Like Trout. Rangers captain. We have another box of this. I'm sorry, guys. I knew it was going to be a big break. Sorry it started so late. I would have been able to do it earlier. It just didn't fill as fast as I thought it would. Emily, was that you that suggested to put it up early? I'm glad you did. Man, even the rookie, isn't that crazy? I mean, it's like that in all sets, unless it's the actual rookie card. But to me, there's got to be like, I don't know, a desire there a little bit. We did those. All right, going on to the last box opening day. I'll tell you what, it kind of reminds me in a way of Donruss, and I don't want to compare it to Donruss Baseball. Like, oh no, it doesn't, because there's not a lot of inserts in it and stuff. I guess it really is like a modern heritage. I know we do. I'm very well aware, Emily. I'm aware of what we have left to open, but I appreciate the encouragement and the reminder. Woo! Gonna be a fun night. Let's just pop your tents. I mean that like seriously, like a literal tent, not anything weird. Pop your tents, grab a drink, roll out your sleeping bags, get ready. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Emily, it was Todd. I looked up and saw your name. Thanks, Todd. You too. Todd, you want to come over and help sort this? You think this is the bad part? I gotta sort this shit. This will not be going out right away with the shipment that I'm hoping to get out tomorrow. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I will get it out. It will not be on tomorrow as well, unless miraculously I get like a spurt of energy and fly through all the other stuff. There's a lot of odds and ends I gotta clean up to get shipping out for tomorrow. I want to get I usually ship on Saturdays, but I want to try my best to get something out tomorrow so some people can get their stuff by the weekend. This would probably not be one of those things. It'll take me an hour to clean up all the packs that aren't making it into the trash can. You know, I think that would be cool, Todd. I appreciate that down the road. Right now, he watched Space Jam the other day, and he goes, "Oh, I like this football movie." I'm like, "Well, no, it's basketball, but that's all right. You knew a sport. That's further than we were a year ago." And then he liked it, except mostly because of the guy that danced in his underwear for a second. And then he comes down later, he goes, "Dad, can we watch that baseball movie again?" I'm like, "Well, you know two sports. Keep trying. We'll get there." I don't think he's quite in the sport. He's more of the funny and likes to act. He was hitting baseballs the other day, though, and doing a nice job at it, I gotta say. Slider. I'd go for a slider. I'd have a beer. It's not even 9 p.m. I know, when you all say that, and then you come to me and say, "Why'd you post it so early?" And I say, "Early? It's noon." Or it's 10, I should say. And you're like, "No, here it's not." I'm like, oh well. Max Scherzer. No, usually if I'm going to post real early, I'll give an announcement. There's another bow. They aren't very, it's not like they're all over. Like when we opened, what did we open? Oh, that leaf stuff. Yamamoto. And it was like, there's like, what's his name? Oh my gosh, the quarterback. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a trend here with the Bo and then the Gavin Biggio. My God, I can't even think of the freaking #1 pick of the draft this year. It is getting late. Baseball bat channel. Dude, that's crazy. Thank you, Burrow. There's like a Burrow in every pack. It just... There's only one good auto per case, pretty much. That was... I won't order that next year. I mean, it's nice if it comes out really early and we get to see some of the names, but they released it after Leaf Ultimate Draft. That didn't make sense to me. Ooh, there's something there. Let's save that for the end. Man, it was cool this week. It was a relief. It was like yesterday seemed exciting in sports again, and I'm afraid it's going to be a while till we get that excited. All that action in football was a lot of fun. I hope it just all just goes away as fast as it came, because these leagues are continuing to plan for it, and all these players and families, in limbo with the leagues, and let's save that stack. Just nuts, man. It's nuts. Fernando Tatis, spring has sprung. Gavin Lux, rookie card. It's funny. This isn't really funny, but a story to share. So yesterday we were going for a walk with my family, and we saw a kid who I felt like was definitely, he looked like he was unstable on a motorcycle, and his grandfather or father was out with him. And I was like, first day? He goes, how could you tell? I was like, basic observation. And there's a Bo Bichette, one of the opening day parallels there. That's pretty cool. Now, does that do anything? You heard many of my quotes? Yeah, just turn on an Adam Sandler movie. But The Wedding Singer is a good one, underrated. I'll get the medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks, so I could see myself growing old with you. One of the best songs ever. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. Blue, it's blue. Like 3 people just left. That's funny. I needed that. I should watch The Wedding Singer. It is a blue. 579, opening day, blue parallel. Todd even left, I think. Both of them. Yeah, so anyhow. Wow, it's late. We went by and he was like, it's just clearly unstable on the motorcycle. He's like, yeah, he just got it. He's going to ride. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. What a great time to buy a motorcycle. You don't have school. He was a younger kid. So I was like, all right, be safe. Yeah, have fun. Purple is the big money. I haven't seen any of the purple yet. So today we're walking by. Are you hearing me? And we're like, my wife goes, I was just going to keep walking, but my wife is like, how'd he do on the bike? Why? Well, you didn't hear. And I said, well, no, we didn't hear. We don't know the people. Like, they're our neighbors. He's like, he wrecked it. I'm like, well, is he okay? He's like, yeah, but he ran in through a house. I'm like, what? The kid didn't even have his permit. He went on, oh, the poor kid, his legs messed up. He got 2 fines. Jordan Alvarez. Oh, I was like, dude, don't go to the hospital. Jordan Yamamoto. Oh, what a trip. I felt bad, man. He's like, yeah, he's downstairs resting and he can't. I'm like, shit. That sucks. So we got 2 short prints out of all of it. Was it 2 or 3? I was hoping there'd be 1 per box. Ah, maybe we got 2. We did. Maybe. Oh, no, it's just a dinger. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. T-Mobile Park, game-used ballpark dirt. Kyle Lewis for the Seattle Mariners going out to Brandon Wellborn. That's cool. Those are neat. Brandon, she showed me some cards. Some of these short prints going for a couple hundred. it's funny. It does suck, but it's funny. I'm like, and I told my wife, I'm like, why would you ask? You saw he was not like doing well. Nothing good can come out of that. I felt bad. The guy wanted to come talk, and we're still trying to practice this social distancing, and I'm like, dude, back up. It was awkward. The guy was happy we asked. He's an older guy, but how much do you think that goes for, Emily? The purple of that card. What up, Jeff, by the way? I haven't seen you in here yet, but what up? All right, we made it. That's only worth about 30. Still, though, not bad. Here we go. Don Russ. Is everyone still alive and with me? What were you saying? Some of those short prints, like the Acuna short print, like of the... No, Brandon, listen. I'm telling you this now. I couldn't tell you jack about baseball. Even basketball, I can't keep up with prices. Like 1 minute of Zion's worth $60. The next minute it's worth $150. After that, the next day it's down to one. Like it bounces around like more than the stock market. It's impossible to keep up with. But football's pretty stable. The only thing that changes football, what's cool about football, and it may be true about baseball, and I don't think basketball as much, but I think the reason it is with football more is that they only play one game per week. And if a player does really, really well in football, it's primarily a rookie. Or if a starter gets hurt and a rookie's going to take his position, especially like quarterback or running back, cards will, whoop, you go to eBay, they're gone. Gone. So that's the thing is like you got to be on top of it with football. Right? If they're having a hot game even, and you go to eBay, phew. All right, let me know if I'm missing anything in here. This is that rookie. Oh, yeah, the rookie's at a 249. There's a Bo Bichette rated rookie. All right, classics. Adalberto Mondesi for the Royals. Going out to Meng. Bowman Chrome. Yeah, I don't even know Bowman Chrome. Manny Machado. Here's another one. That's going to be our relic. That's going to be Aaron Judge. Yankees. Player used material. Aaron Judge going out to Chris Morris. So are these considered emojis this year, even though they have the stars, or are the emojis different? The Pike out of 500. It's crazy that there's a Hunter Renfroe in baseball and a Hunter Renfroe in football. There's a Yelich out of 349. Jose Altuve. There we go. They should still have another auto. Oh, look at that. There's a Bryce Harper, Diamond Kings, parallel, I guess. I get why people don't necessarily love the Donruss because it's not licensed, but I still think that Emily, what's the most valuable? Is one of the emoji cards worth more than another? Stars and Stripes. I've only seen the Stars and Stripes. We pulled the eyes, but we haven't pulled the 100 or Baby Shark yet, I don't think. So wondering if they're worth more. So here's another Stars and Stripes version. Really? I feel like we've pulled that one more. This one's out of 50, Jake DeGrom. You didn't say anything about this one. Looks like a silhouette. There you go. Just when I'm asking, we get our question answered. Pete Alonso at a $9.99. Roger Clemens at a $354. Career 354 wins. Well, I didn't either. Let's call it silhouette. At a $349, Nick Lofton, we said it would go out to Alec Bone on the back. So they're the same. They're expected to be on the same team. Is that how it works? Dude, here's out of 100, Buster Posey Diamond Kings 100. I haven't seen that yet. That's pretty cool. Look at that one. That's neat with the 100 in the background. That's pretty cool. Oh, they're not drafted yet. So who's Alex Bohm go to? I mean, I can look it up, but... That's crazy to me that like there's so many cards of guys who are still in high school or just not even like there yet, but like baseball just goes so deep. I have a Phillies shirt on. That tells you how much I watched baseball. This is from like 6 years ago when I was actually following them. It didn't get worn out, I promise. See, like, they don't have them. There's a Vlad Guerrero. They don't have the games on here. Gavin Lux, rated rookie. So they're always blacked out unless you have... Hey, just as I said it, there's a Baby Shark. Man, I don't feel like we pulled that many the first time. Here's another one. This one out of 25. It's like a hot, like, are there hot boxes with the emoji cards? Because I feel like this is definitely a hot box. Yeah, Comcast, unless you have Comcast, it blocks it out. Like, you can even have the baseball package. It doesn't matter. Josh Bell. Shouldn't we have another auto yet? Yeah, here it is. J.D. Davis going out to the Mets. There you go, New York Mets. KK Nazarod. There you go. Got to get some top loading. All right, we have another box of Donruss, and then we are moving on up to the east side. Just kidding. We're moving on to Heritage, and then we'll be done. We'll random off the fantasy spot. Everyone eligible. First place will get the fantasy spot. Second place will actually get the American Pride cards. There we go. Burrow Caraway. Again, this is going to go to Justin Verlander. Bo Bichette. Dylan C. Stars and Stripes, I guess. And there's a Baby Shark, Rafael Devers. Maybe I just didn't notice him as much the first time. Eloy Jimenez out of 100. And there's a blue rated rookie, Gavin Lux. Go on now. We're here for questions, Brandon. I can't answer any about baseball, but I'll try. I would say if you're talking National Treasures, basketball, football, yes. You have to include, if you're talking football, are you just, is it I was going to ask that too. I'm glad you said something, Emily. Thank you. Are you just talking baseball, what, like all sports in general? Christian Pachi? Baseball? Yep, not my area. I don't know how National Treasures baseball does. Does it do well? And Jake Fraley for Seattle out of 99. Another one for Seattle. Seattle going out to Brandon as well. Brandon having a decent break. Bam, bam. What do you think, Emily? You gotta let me know. Generally, the rule is that not a ton of people like the stuff that's not exactly licensed, where National Treasures wouldn't be because it's Panini, Immaculate as well. But it sounds like last year they did well. National Treasures football, basketball is insane. It doesn't get better than that. But then you get Prism. I saw they're doing like Select. Was it Select or Spectra baseball this year? I don't know. I ordered some. We're gonna break some. Elite Series Mike Trout out of 999. Acuna. That's weird. What is this? Someone tell me about that card. There's a Mike Trout Diamond Kings. George Brett Stars and Stripes. Yeah, I would say that's the good way to look at it. Like, people like collect it, but you got to get the big names in the unlicensed stuff almost. Out of 99, this is going to go out to Marcus Stroman. And a Yordan Alvarez blue rated rookie. Justin Turner out of 100. Is that top loader worthy? Well, I saw his website on the bag. I saw the website, and that's what made me ask, Emily. That's funny. So will this get randomed off then? Because he doesn't have a team, obviously. That will. I would do that with the American Pride cards back here. If so. All right, it'll go with the American Pride with second place, first place getting the fantasy spot, second place getting the Domingo and the American Pride cards. Oh, we're going to go right to it. How about a Swatch card? Nolan Arenado going out to the Colorado Rockies. That is going to go to Colorado, going to be Doug Berger. Hi, some motherfuckers. You want to get high? Marco Gonzalez. Yadier Molina. And there is an out of 25 Miguel Cabrera Emoji Diamond Kings. Did that Brandon? Did that Brandon what? I don't know what you're asking, Emily. Did that Brandon? Oh, did that help? That makes more sense. Thank you for always filling in there, Emily. Tommy Edman. There's a Mike Trout blue. Trey Mancini out of 500 Diamond Kings. Peralta out of 100. 100 emoji. Squirrel. Emily, I don't know. It sounds more like a squirrel situation. Gavin Lux rated rookie. Nate Pearson, Toronto rated prospect. At a $9.99. Is that a solid card? I haven't seen many of those. And how about an auto for LA, Cody Bellinger? That's got to be pretty solid. Going out to Alex Carey. Classified Bellinger. Baseball group super positive tonight, man. I needed that. It's been a little different. Alvarez and some of our other rooms, so it's good to see. All right, that's going to do our Don Russ. All right, last box up. We made it. We made it to Topps Heritage. Woohoo! It's all here. Crack one. Lift your glasses. We survived. We made it. Cheers. Ah. Good work, team. Alex, you just popped in to see that? Topps Heritage, my favorite. Yeah, Brandon's going to give you this relic. Your name's on it a little bit here. We're going to recap it all at the end. And game used memorabilia, it says on there. Fred Bird. Give me the recap on how you tell short prints in this again. You're drinking Crown and Coke. That sounds so much better than what I'm drinking. Completely sold out of the stuff before the liquor store is closed. Man, there's times I just forget we're doing this. We're having a good time, and I just forget that like the world is like on pause right now. Entire case of this stuff. If you want to see me wake up with like slobber on the cards. I forget though. What are we? I'm gonna go back through the back of these at the end. What am I looking for? It's a number situation. That's just a white border, right? I know, it's weird. It was weird though. People were out today walking and stuff. Some people still haven't caught on to it around here. Like, Subway was still open. You'd fucking think, like, maybe they're closed only to, like, Uber and they just had their lights on and stuff, but... White borders are out of 50. What's the stuff number 2 that is, like, what? How do you know if it's short print? I forget. It says yellow back with French. Says action on the back. Above 400 on the back. Okay. You helped. You already answered me. I'm sorry. All right. Jorge Alfaro. This is numbered to 40 or number 402. I know some of the old people are just like, go ahead, take me. I really feel like that. It is nuts. I see older people and they're just like, well, I think I'll go down to the store and get an apple. Huh? What? No, I'll go get you an apple. No, I'll go. I saw a guy walking today. He walked down the Turkey Hill, which is probably a mile down the road, but he was walking. I think he wanted to get out and get some fresh air. And he didn't want any help. He didn't want me to go get anything. I'm like, all right, man. Be safe. I agree that they would go nuts. My poor grandfather-in-law is in a nursing home. They're not letting them leave their rooms. He's going nuts. He's already it's sad, man. I don't know what's worse. I really don't. Sometimes the mental health aspect of it is just it's almost as scary as anything else. What? That's crazy. Better go with the other random. That is the action shot Acuna. Hey, look at me, I caught one. Glara's battle knees. It's sorry, I should have read it. It's Intel changes future computing. It's called flashbacks. I am sorry, I'm making you yawn. It's at the end of the night. You guys gotta forgive me. It's 12:30. It's baseball. I'm doing my best here. Yeah, it's just telling you that the Intel changed the game on computer processing chips. It's just weird that they put those in there. They just don't belong. But I guess it's a heritage thing, and it's one of those things they're not going to get away from. You saw that? You saw, Emily? I caught the action shot there. I knew something looked off. Syndergaard is a short print. I'm getting there. I'll get there eventually. This time next year, I'll be ripping through them. $4.95. How's everyone's area? Or are people? Is there any areas where you guys just are living life normal still? Thank God for YouTube and I can hang out and talk to you guys. I feel already, and it's my wife's I'm going crazy. And I'm like, baby, it's week 1. Let's talk in week 3 and we can talk about some options. But we're on day 3. D. Gordon. Brandon, everyone, where did you say you were from again, Brandon? I did go into the post office today because I had to drop stuff off, but I waited till closer to closing time. Closing time. Yeah, if we might be able to do a case next year, Emily, if I have someone come and yeah, we've been going for walks and bike rides. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We don't have any either, but I know it's coming. I think there are some, and they're just not. You're in Georgia? Georgia? That one's going to have to get randomed. Dice roll, please. East Coast flagship starts slow. So, for example, on October 1st, 1971, Mickey Mouse swung the gates open to the Magic Kingdom. The Disney Empire's $400 million attraction employed 7,000 people. The poor opening day attendance of 2,800 was fortunately not a sign of things to come. So Disney did not start out well. That's kind of crazy. That's not doing well now. Disney stock down to $85. Was at I think 60. Cray. And so we're gonna have a Lucas Giolito. So you're not guaranteed a hit in opening day, and I would still think I prefer it over the Heritage. This is gonna go out to the White Sox. Todd Bush. Yeah, I agree. We were talking about that earlier. My area doesn't have tests. So even if they're just not testing. They can't have any if they don't test. They're not giving them any. They're not getting sent to our area. It's just nuts. We'll do a blanket random for all those. I'm on the last little stretch, guys. I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. I know it's not extremely exciting when there's no baseball to talk about. B, the guy you're watching break doesn't know a ton about baseball. But I appreciate it. It was a nice relief from how I was feeling before we went live. Oh, I think most people should. They're talking 50%, 50 to 70%. But it doesn't mean you're necessarily going to, just keep taking your vitamins, stay healthy, do some exercises, do everything you can. There's a Mookie Betts short print. That is a Sonny Gray short print. Cole Calhoun short print. And we did it. We did it, everybody. We landed on the moon. We will do a separate roll for this one right here. That's sad. It's sad that you almost have to believe that. That you almost have to know there's a good chance of that, Brandon, because of not only that, but how many, that's crazy. Well, your immune system is probably, I know that we don't have immunities to this, but I'm sure your immune system's strong just for the fact that your job in general. Oh, we have another pack back here. Well, we're not done yet. We're going to recap. We got to give away, we have to give away the fantasy spot as well as these bonus cards back here. Where do you work at, Jeff? I wondered that. Home gyms and stuff. Like I said, I told my wife, start a little morning workout thing or something because people are going to be looking for something. My wife works out every morning. Are you at a gym? Mike Trout. Mike's fastest ever to 275. Alright. For this card alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. It's going to be a 5. It's going to go to the bottom. It's going to go to our Aristes Aquino. I don't know. I'm sure I got that wrong. So what is that you do, Jeff? I think I may have asked this before, but... All right, here's how it's going to work. One, 2, 3, 4. One roll for both cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's a 5 or a 6, we re-roll. It's a 3, 1, 2, 3. It'll go to Dakota Hudson and Alex Bregman. All right, next one up. Deal with crackheads that come in. Why do you say that? What do you mean you deal with crackheads that like literal crackheads or like people doped up on steroids? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One rule, all cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crackheads that come in. It's a 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna be Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander, Xavier Bogaerts, and Jake DeGrom. Deal with crackheads that come in. I can't wait to hear your response to that. All right. I think everywhere has meth heads right now. It's almost... So I said, you know, you see this... I think part of the reason it's so hard to get everyone on board with this virus is we live in just such a effed up world. Like... So many people on stuff, so many people getting sick and dying from things and overdosing on things and doing like, and then you hear this, you're like, oh, whatever, another same story, different day, but it's not. It's crazy. Oh shit! All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One roll. It's going to go to 3. Trent Grisham. That's funny. You literally meant. All right. All right, here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a real fast recap. We'll then do the random for the fantasy spots and the whatnots. Here we go. I'm just going to rifle through some of these. Mookie Betts, a lot of these short prints. Acuna. That is... the action shot out of 50, Jose Peraza, I think. Bunch of good. Out of 100. Out of 25. Gavin Lux. This one is the out of 25 Keston Hiura. Out of 50, Jake DeGrom. Cool card. There's the Bo Bichette Blue. Worth about 30, she said. Gavin Lux, Spring Has Sprung. A lot of Gavin Lux and Bo Bichette. They're not really hard to find in there. And then we have Lucas Giolito for the White Sox. The Fredberg going out to the Cardinals. Alex Carey getting that from Brandon. The Cody Bellinger auto. Nolan Arenado. Jake Fraley. J.D. Davis. Aaron Judge. Adalberto Mondesi. Kyle Lewis. The Dirt. We have the Luis Gohara and the Luis Ortiz going to the Braves and the Orioles. All right, here's what I'm going to do. First name is going to get the 9th fantasy spot. So far, it's Chris, Justin, Jeff, Chris Bertrand, Chris Vogt, Carl Roberts, Bobby Parker, Emily Orr, and Jonathan Thomas. Tonight is going to be spot 9. And then the second place is going to get all these bonus cards right here, all right? Good luck to everybody. Everybody is entered. It's not a hit list thing. What we'll do is do it by team names so that you can see that all team names were in there in case you have multiple spots. So here we gizzy go. Thanks, guys, for sticking that out with me. That was interesting. Getting better. I'm just honestly tired and exhausted, to be honest. Top to win. First gets fantasy spot. Second gets bonus cards. Min roll 5. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be the Giants and the Royals. Giants getting the fantasy spot. That's going to be Adam D getting himself a fantasy spot. Does not have one. And then the bonus cards are going out to the Kansas City Royals. That is going to be Mang. All right, there you go. All right, y'all. Like someone else's belly button, because mine's not. I'm outie. Thank you guys for chilling. Did I not screen share the whole time? Yeah, Jeff, I have a lot to learn. All right, love y'all, fam. Stay safe. Stay in your house if you can. If you have to go to work, take care of yourself. All right? Deuces.